being called in. Keep an eye on Cadaran at the start, and they're off. And Cadaran, who can sometimes be a little mulish, has jumped off perfectly okay on the outside of Edredon Bleu as they race towards the first of the 12 fences in the William Hill Haldon Gold Cup. This is where Azertyuiop's season got off to an uncharacteristic start 12 months ago. He's safely over in 5th place, and it's Edredon Bleu now in the hands of Jimmy McCarthy, who leads by 2 lengths at no more than a steady pace. Cadaran in second. Flagship Uberales on the outside of the white jacket of Seabald. Azertyuiop races in 5th with 3 lengths back to Hot Shots, and at the rear of the field is Penthouse Minstrel. So they turn now towards the line of 3 fences on the side of the course, the first of which is the water jump, and they're taken along by Edredon Bleu in his customary front-running role, looking for his 3rd consecutive win in this race. He's going to lead at the second by 2 lengths from, in 2nd place, Cadaran. Up on the outside, Azertyuiop jumps up to dispute that position with Flagship Uberales and Seabald. And Azertyuiop's just racing a little freely at the moment, with 7 to 8 lengths back as they take the 3rd to Hot Shots, and already Penthouse Minstrel is finding this pace a little tough and is beginning to lose touch at the back of the field. The next is number 4, the first of the ditches, Edredon Bleu. His foot perfect over it, as indeed are the entire field. Penthouse Minstrel becoming increasingly detached. So it's Edredon Bleu who leads the turn into the back straight by 2 lengths from Cadaran. In 3rd place, Seabald, the white jacket on the outside of the hoops and noseband of Flagship Uberales. Azertyuiop still covered up in 5th place with 3 lengths back to Hot Shots. The back of the field is Penthouse Minstrel, who is now tailed off to the tune of about 30 to 35 lengths. So it's Edredon Bleu who heads on towards the first of the 4 fences down the back, which will culminate in the 2nd open ditch. And it's Edredon Bleu by 1.5 lengths from Cadaran. The pace is just even, however, no breakneck pace at this early stage, with Seabald in 3rd, Azertyuiop, who's run a little keenly for the first half mile on the outside of Flagship Uberales, and on the descent, Azertyuiop once again just casts his head from side to side, anxious to go a little faster than Ruby Walsh is prepared to let him at this point. 7 lengths back to Hot Shots, and tailed off is Penthouse Minstrel. So they come out of the dip and head towards the next fence, and Edredon Bleu only a length or so clear from Cadaran and Seabald, within 4th place Flagship Uberales, and Azertyuiop in 5 as they prepare to take the next. Hot Shots still in touch in 6th place, and Penthouse Minstrel is well and truly tailed off. So Edredon Bleu by about 1/2 length from Cadaran. On the outside is Seabald, in 4th Flagship Uberales, and then Azertyuiop, who rises in 5th place, puts himself right there. Still just run a little keen, and Seabald in 3rd place is just being nudged along, and Edredon Bleu is beginning to try and turn the screw as they race towards the halfway stage. Edredon Bleu by 1 length from Cadaran. Seabald pushed along in 3rd. Flagship Uberales and Azertyuiop in 4th and 5th place, with Hot Shots still well in touch, 6 lengths away, and looking for Penthouse Minstrel, who is continuing but is tailed off. They're racing then towards the open ditch, the conclusion of the jumping down the back, and it's Edredon Bleu from on the outside, Cadaran and Seabald. Still waiting in the wings, Azertyuiop with Flagship Uberales, and Hot Shots is still well in touch, tending to suggest that the cards are really yet to be played. And Edredon Bleu has been headed by Cadaran, who travels strongly. Seabald makes a line of 3. Then in 4th place is Flagship Uberales and Azertyuiop, and these 5 are covered by no more than 2 lengths, with 3 lengths back to Hot Shots as they straighten down towards the 4th last. Cadaran and Seabald outpace Edredon Bleu. Still Azertyuiop travels strongly on the heels of the leaders with Flagship Uberales. They're all jockeying for position, with Hot Shots back in 6th as they straighten now down towards the 4th last, and these fences will come fast and furious, and Cadaran travels strongly on the front end. Seabald ridden along. Azertyuiop still waiting, delaying his challenge. Then Flagship Uberales, Edredon Bleu is well beaten as they race down to the 4th last. Cadaran gets in close. Seabald in 2nd place. Azertyuiop for the first time looks a little weary. It's switched towards the inside. Seabald on the outside of Cadaran. Azertyuiop now joins in, and these 3 race down towards the 2nd last. Azertyuiop now comes to the front from Seabald. Cadaran has shot his bolt. Azertyuiop is over, 3 lengths clear from Seabald. Cadaran in 3rd. Flagship Uberales is well beaten off. Down towards the last, Azertyuiop is 5 lengths clear, just beginning to idle. Seabald in 2nd. Cadaran is 3rd. Azertyuiop puts in a short stride, is still 4 lengths clear from Seabald. Then back in 3rd is Cadaran, driven out up the run-in. Azertyuiop is weary. 12 months ago, he was on the deck of the first. This year, he wins the William Hill Haldon Gold Cup. The return of the champion in style for Ruby Walsh and Paul Nicholls. Seabald 2nd. In 3rd, Cadaran. Hot Shots 4th. Flagship Uberales 5.